Path of Exile 2, major endgame changes, and according to the thumbnail, the towers are gone. What about the vision, Jonathan? Nah, I'm kidding. He's a good guy. Let's do it. Let's see what's up.
Hi, I'm Jonathan
But that is good
Rogers from
news.
Grinding Gear Games. Now, it's no secret that we need to make some improvements to the endgame, and the plan has been to do some pretty major changes in 040. But we realized it might be nice to iterate on some of the more mechanical changes in 031, and just save the new content for 040.
Okay.
That way we can get a chance to test some of these things a bit earlier.
All right, good.
A major concern for players are the mechanics around towers.
Yep.
Players don't like having to find towers to juice their maps, and don't enjoy needing to find multiple overlapping towers to get the best outcomes.
Correct.
In order to fix that, you no longer need towers to use tablets. Instead, tablets can now be placed in the map device to add their bonuses directly to your maps. Each time you use a tablet while running a map, the number of remaining uses goes down. Once it reaches 0, the tablet is destroyed. You can use up to 3 tablets on each map, but the number of enabled slots is based on how many mods the map has.
It's kind of like Scarab.
A 6 mod map will enable all 3 of the tablet slots on the map device. This change allows you to benefit fully from tablets, no matter what random layout of towers you happen to find.
That's good.
Towers can still be used to gain visibility on the atlas, and they'll also drop an extra tablet as a reward for completing them.
Okay. I thought they would be
never
gone
really been
completely.
happy with was the base experience of how you complete a map.
That's why I'm
In
playing
PoE 2,
this.
we wanted boss fights to feel challenging
build.
and
Love it.
rewarding, so we decided to make bosses spawn only in some maps. And all the other maps, the completion condition for the map was killing all the rare monsters.
Yeah.
However, we don't really feel this is that enjoyable. It tends to degenerate into just following minimap icons. In order to address this, we're now making all maps contain map bosses. To complete the map, just kill the map boss. You no longer need to kill any rares, and you can do as much or as little of the rest of the map as you please.
So we're back to
We still
PoE
want
1.
some map bosses to be more challenging and rewarding.
So we're
though.
back to where we
The
started.
existing icons that currently indicate that there's a map boss now instead mean that the map boss of the
This
area
map
will
looks
be
a bit
extra
more in
challenging,
depth, or maybe it's just
with
like
more
really
rewards
zoomed in,
and
I
a map
guess.
tier upgrade. We also wanted to improve the base experience of mapping in other ways by making sure that there is at least a guaranteed minimum amount of bonus content in each map. As you generate each map, we will now always add between 1 to 3 extra random features, including Breach, Delirium, Ritual,
That's
and
good.
Expedition.
Hopefully
as well
we're
as
not doing too
shrines,
much here.
Strongboxes, essences, wisps, rogue exiles, and summoning circles.
I guess that's fine.
This
man.
content will be
Yeah.
added in addition to the content added by your tablets and maps, and will be selected afterwards.
Can they stack?
This means that if you have a mob that adds an expedition which can't have more than one in a map, then we'll make sure to select something else instead.
Okay, gotcha. And those that can stack
With
will
both
stack.
this change and the tower change, content icons for Breach, Delirium, Ritual, and Expedition have been removed from the Atlas. All the content you didn't add yourself will be randomly generated as you go to the area. Currently, we believe the time to complete a given map is a bit too long, and so we're lowering it. To start with, we're taking the 15 largest maps and reducing their sizes. We also felt like there were just too many monsters. The size of monster packs in T1 maps was actually over 40% higher than in the interlude area right before it. This also resulted in a sudden difficulty spike at the start of Endgame, if your build wasn't able to handle large packs well. Getting swarmed by monsters is a common complaint in the endgame.
Sure, yeah, okay.
To address that, we're lowering the number of monsters and monster packs at the start of the endgame by 30%.
Okay, at the start of the game.
As
Okay,
you go through the
endgame.
tiers,
Okay, that's
the
cool.
number of monsters will increase, so that by tier 15, it's the same as it was before.
Okay, good.
This will also increase the difference between map tiers. We're also making a change that PoE 1 already had, where maps with very open layouts have slightly lowered pack density compared to the more closed indoor maps. This was done in order to prevent you getting swarmed too much in open maps, and so we're doing this for PoE 2 as well. This should significantly reduce the time taken to clear maps and reduce the difficulty that many players are experiencing as they enter the endgame. Now, there are still a lot of other new features and content that we want to add to the endgame, but we believe that these changes are a good step towards improving the base experience of mapping.
Okay. Okay, a couple of comments. I feel like we're just going back to PoE 1. In a way, I kind of like PoE 2 because it tried some new things. You know, it's kind of like an evolution of the first game. But I feel like with every new update, we're just going back to the first game. Like, we're not really evolving. We're just, PoE 1 worked, so we're going to do the same thing over again. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I thought they would remove towers completely. So, like, the map, you could see the map or something. But I guess that doesn't really make any sense. I thought they would be gone completely. And all tablets are scarabs, basically. And you can have up to 3. I wonder if that's gonna like increase, or like kind of like in PoE 1, you can have where you can have up to 5. He did mention that they're lowering the minions, or not the minions, the monsters. until you get to tier 15, and there they will be the same. So does it mean that until you get to like tier 15, there's gonna be less and less monsters? So like tier 1 there's like 30% less, tier 2 like 25, tier 3 whatever. Like even tier 14 you're still gonna have like less monsters than you currently have, and it's only in 15 and 16 I'm guessing that the monsters will actually be the same as they are now. So everything up until tier 14 will be less. I don't know if that was just like the way it was formulated. Maybe like he just misspoke. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting out of that. So interesting. I guess. I don't know what with the map now. The map looks barren at all those icons. It's kind of strange. I was hoping it'd be something more like you keep the icons, and what you get on the map will be a bit random. So, like for example, you're moving through map to map, and you're getting like a breach here and a ritual there. Each map has something, which is kind of like what he said it will happen. But I kind of was hoping like you could see them on the map, and you can kind of like target a path instead of like just kind of like choosing whatever you want. But again, PoE one, right, which worked just fine. So, and then I'm kind of like wondering if they're not doing a bit too much, a bit too overkill, a bit too much of a good thing. So now you go into a map and it has like everything. Wouldn't that like just burn you out faster because you're kind of like getting what you want faster, so you're not really caring about like doing anything else? Just questions. Gonna have to try it out. The game is really good though. I feel like it's in a good place right now. It has like a lot of content, which is great. Abyss helps a lot. You need like a couple like 2 3 leagues like Abyss, which adds like again like these massive changes to the game. And I think you're back to like PoE one standard. But like so far, like it's really good. I've been playing it for since 0.3 since it released, and I'm enjoying it. It's very fun. Again, Essence Drain, Contagion, like is a really fun build for me. So maybe that helps as well. It's yeah, these are definitely some changes. I was hoping, I guess at the end I was hoping they would find again they're very capable. That's kind of like I was hoping they would find a new solution to the problem, not just redo PoE one, right? Something equally as good as PoE one, but different. Because again, these guys are very talented, and I have those kind of expectations from them. But if you want to go to PoE one, that's fine as well, I guess. I mean, it's not an issue, I guess. I guess it's fine. Thank you for watching. Peace.